Gentlemen, let's get brutally honest for a second. If your mornings don't feel as powerful as they once did, and I think you know exactly what I mean, then it's time we had a serious conversation. You're already sipping on that cup of coffee every morning, right? But here's the surprising truth. With just a few natural tweaks, that same cup can turn into something far more than a caffeine boost. It can actually help restore your circulation, energy, and yes, even those morning performances that used to come without question. Before we dive in, could you do me a quick favor? Tap the like button, hit subscribe, and drop a comment below telling me where you're watching from. I love hearing from men all over the world. It's what makes this work worth it. My name is Dr. Sophia Allen. I'm a board-certified urologist, and for the past 10 years, I've been helping men regain their vitality, their strength, and their confidence without relying only on prescriptions. And what I've learned is simple. Sometimes the solutions you're searching for aren't in the pharmacy, they're already sitting in your kitchen. There's a myth floating around that men over 50 are just supposed to have weaker erections and declining energy. That's some unavoidable part of getting older. Let me set the record straight. That's only half true. Yes, age plays a role, but the real culprit isn't always testosterone. It's blood flow. Here's why. As men get older, blood vessels stiffen. Your nitric oxide production, the molecule responsible for relaxing those vessels, starts to drop. This makes circulation sluggish. Oxygen and nutrients can't travel as efficiently to your muscles, your brain, and yes, to your most important performance areas. So, if you've been feeling drained, less confident, or noticing that your mornings aren't quite as reliable, it's not just bad luck, it's biology. But the good news is you can do something about it. Coffee by itself, sure, it gives you a quick kick, but plain coffee often spikes your system and leaves you crashing. What we really want is a smarter kind of coffee, a cup that doesn't just wake you up, but actively supports your vascular health, your hormones, and your energy all day. Now, you might be wondering, is this just another internet hack? No. In fact, a 2022 study published in the Journal of Urology highlighted that natural dietary compounds such as flavonoids, the kind found in cocoa, berries, and spices, can significantly improve endothelial function. That's the ability of your blood vessels to relax and expand. Better endothelial function means better blood flow. And better blood flow directly impacts erections, stamina, and overall vitality. That's why what I'm about to share isn't based on rumor. It's grounded in real science, and I've seen it work time and again in men I treat every day. Let's break this down into 5 natural, affordable ingredients that you can stir into your morning coffee to transform it into a tool for performance, focus, and confidence. 1. Cinnamon, the circulation stabilizer. Let's start with cinnamon, but not just any cinnamon. The type you really want is Ceylon cinnamon, sometimes called true cinnamon. Why? Because it's much gentler and safer for daily use compared to the common cassia cinnamon you find in grocery stores. Cinnamon works by regulating blood sugar levels. Why does that matter? Because high blood sugar damages delicate blood vessels, especially the ones supplying your penis. Over time, that damage weakens erections and energy. Cinnamon also encourages nitric oxide release, which relaxes your blood vessels and improves circulation. Men often report more stable energy throughout the day, fewer sugar crashes, and a noticeable boost in confidence when their body isn't swinging wildly between highs and lows. Start small, just 1 in 4 to 1-2 teaspoons stirred into your coffee. The flavor adds a gentle warmth, almost like a specialty latte. One of my patients, a 58-year-old electrician, told me that adding cinnamon meant the difference between needing a nap by 2 p.m. and powering through his workday with steady energy. 2. Cocoa powder, the natural nitric oxide booster. Next up is unsweetened cocoa powder. Not chocolate syrup, not a sugar-loaded mix, just pure cocoa. Cocoa is loaded with flavonoids, the same compounds proven in that 2022 study I mentioned. These flavonoids increase nitric oxide in your body, opening blood vessels and enhancing circulation. Think of it as nature's gentle daily version of what medications like Viagra aim to do. Cocoa also supplies magnesium, which supports testosterone production, muscle relaxation, and overall nervous system health. Many men notice that cocoa not only gives them a lift in energy, but also in mood. That's because cocoa compounds interact with serotonin and dopamine pathways. Essentially, they promote those feel-good love hormone vibes. Just 1 teaspoon in your coffee is enough. Pair it with cinnamon, and suddenly you've got a sugar-free mocha that supports both your energy and your circulation. 3. Maca powder, the hormone balancer. Now let's talk about something a little less common but extremely powerful. Macaca root. This plant grown high in the Andes has been called Peruvian ginseng and has a long history as a natural vitality booster. Macaca doesn't directly increase testosterone like some supplements claim. Instead, it nourishes your endocrine system, helping your body balance and optimize its natural hormone production. Its amino acids, vitamins, and plant compounds promote improved stamina, libido, and overall energy. Research suggests consistent use can support sexual function over weeks, not days. Men often notice subtle but steady improvements, more desire, more energy during workouts, and even better mood stability. Unlike artificial boosters, MKA works gradually and sustainably. Start with 2 to 1 teaspoon added to your coffee. 2 or 3 times a week. It has a nutty, malty flavor that blends surprisingly well for variety. Yellow maca, general balance. Red maca supports prostate health. Black maca boosts stamina and endurance. 4. Coconut oil, the hormone fuel. Now let's talk about something most people would never think to put in coffee. Coconut oil. Yes, it might sound odd at first, but hear me out. Testosterone, the cornerstone of male vitality, is produced from cholesterol. Coconut oil provides medium-chain triglycerides, MCTs, healthy fats that convert quickly into energy and support hormone production. The added fat also slows the absorption of caffeine, giving you a smoother, steadier release of energy instead of a jittery spike and crash. Men who start adding coconut oil to their coffee often notice fewer mid-morning slumps, better endurance at the gym, and even improved focus at work. There's also a sense of fullness that reduces cravings, helping with weight management, which is key for testosterone support. Don't just stir it in, blend it. A small blender, milk frother, or even shaking it vigorously in a sealed jar turns it into a creamy lattes-like drink. Start with 1 or 2 teaspoons if your stomach is sensitive, and gradually increase to 1 teaspoon. Many men tell me this one addition made their coffee taste like a professional cafe drink with the bonus of lasting energy. 5. Ginger, the circulation rocket fuel. Finally, let's add some spice. Ginger. This root has been used for centuries in Asian and Ayurvedic medicine, and modern science is finally catching up. Ginger contains gingerols, powerful compounds that reduce inflammation, improve blood flow, and protect testicular health from oxidative stress. It also stimulates luteinizing hormone, the signal your brain sends to your testes to produce testosterone. That means ginger isn't just about circulation, it's also about hormone signaling. The men I've worked with often describe ginger as a wake-up call for the whole body. Instead of feeling half awake after coffee, they feel sharper, more alive, and ready for action. Use 1/4 teaspoon of powdered ginger or a thin slice of fresh root. Fresh ginger gives a zesty punch, while powdered is more convenient. If you're on blood-thinning medications, keep the amount small and check with your doctor. Don't feel like you need to throw everything into your coffee on day 1. That's the fastest way to overwhelm yourself. Instead, build it step by step. Week 1. Add cinnamon. 1/4 teaspoon daily. Simple, easy, no stress. Week 2. Add 1 teaspoon of cocoa powder alongside your cinnamon. Now you've got circulation support and antioxidants working together. Week 3. Introduce MKA 2 to 3 times per week, about 1 to 2 teaspoons per cup. Give your body time to adjust. Week 4. Start experimenting with coconut oil or ginger, depending on your preference. During this month, keep track of changes. It doesn't need to be complicated. A simple note in your phone about your energy, workouts, mood, or morning erections is enough. You'll likely notice patterns by the end of 30 days. If you don't want to fuss with multiple jars every morning, here's the shortcut. Mix cinnamon and cocoa in 1 container. Each morning, scoop a spoonful into your coffee. That alone gives you blood sugar control, circulation support, antioxidants, and a rich mocha-like flavor. Easy, quick, effective. On days when you want to feel unstoppable, try the full combo. Blend your coffee with cinnamon, cocoa, a teaspoon of coconut oil, and a small piece of ginger. If you've got maca on hand, throw that in too. Blend for 30 seconds. What you get is a creamy, energizing drink that tastes indulgent but works like fuel for your body. One of my patients, a 64-year-old retired teacher, told me he makes this power coffee every Saturday before his cycling group ride. He said, I feel like I'm 20 years younger out there. My energy doesn't dip and I just feel more alive. Remember, this isn't about gimmicks or magic tricks. What we're doing here is giving your body the raw materials it needs. Cinnamon for blood sugar and vessel protection. Cocoa for nitric oxide and mood. Maca for hormone balance and vitality. Coconut oil for energy and testosterone support. Ginger for circulation and hormone signaling. These ingredients are simple, they're affordable, they're backed by science, and most importantly, they're sustainable. Men often ask me, am I too old for this to work? And my answer is always the same. Absolutely not. Whether you're in your 50s, 60s, or even 80s, your body is still capable of incredible things. You just have to give it the right tools. So here's what I want you to do. Tomorrow morning, instead of just pouring another plain cup of coffee, try adding just one of these ingredients: cinnamon, cocoa, maca, coconut oil, or ginger. Start small. Notice how you feel. Build from there. Then come back and drop a comment below sharing what you tried and how it made you feel. I'd love to hear your results, and your story might inspire another man who needs to hear this today. And if you found this helpful, do me a favor. Hit like, subscribe, and share this video with a buddy. You never know. Something as small as a coffee recipe could change his life. Gentlemen, age does not mean decline. It means adaptation. With a few simple, smart choices, you can reclaim your mornings, your energy, and your confidence. This is Dr. Sophia Allen reminding you, stay strong, stay confident, and never forget your best days are still ahead.